Yo, what's up? Yeah, do I look badass now? This is the 10th day of the saving of the beard. So, yeah, I count from the day when I was supposed to return to Norway. Yeah, and wifey wanted me to save, to just keep it like this. She thinks I look more handsome. Okay, whatever makes you happy. Happy wife, happy life, right? But anyway, back to the topic today. I will talk about bad parking, yes, and Porsche drivers, yes, bring the popcorn. So, here we have a picture of a typical Porsche driver at an Ionity charger. See, he thinks he owns the world. He parks right between the spots. Like, he doesn't care, he doesn't give a shit, right? So just parks like a douchebag. But you know what? I spoke to him about this. And suddenly it makes perfect sense. And I will tell you why these people, people who tend to have expensive cars, they just park the worst ever. But in this video, I will tell you why you should also park like a douchebag. Yes, especially if you have a German car. So it is actually to avoid damaging the car. Because, high power charger, HPC, they have this thick liquid cooled cable, and when you are charging, the cable will vibrate because liquid flows through the cable. So this is regardless of if you it doesn't matter if the cable is cold or hot. As soon as you plug it in, it will start vibrate. You can try it next time you're on an Ionity or a hypercharger or whatever. And that's the problem, the vibration, because usually when you have a 50 kilowatt fast charger, okay, you can just kind of slap the cable over the hood or something and it's fine. But as soon as something vibrates, it will cause micro scratches. And that's what happened with Eric's Porsche Taycan when he drove from, well, I don't know when this happened, but yeah, you know the guy who drove from Oslo to Malaga. He noticed that I think it was is the right fender, yes. The part of the right fender was scratched, and this was from the cable. So from there on, he parked in, you could say, a bad way, but a good way for the car, so he wouldn't touch the paint and scratch it again. So, but this does not only apply to Porsche Taycan, no. Audi e-tron also. So when I tried the e-tron, you see in many of my videos that I park like a douchebag, and it's not to stereotype the Audi drivers. No, it is to prevent the scratching of the paint, because you see that the cable in this case, this is a hypercharger from Fortum, it's not touching the car, which is very important because we don't want that to happen. And as for EQC, when I go on a trip, when I visited lots of Ionity chargers, the problem with Ionity chargers is that they have different layout on different locations. So, and then the EQC just happened to have the charge port on the right backside. That's typical German. At Malmö, it works fine, no problem at all. But then when you go to Varberg, I have to park in a weird position, or I can, of course, park within the lines, but then I tend to stretch the cable, or maybe I have to touch the paint again. So that's not good, right? And then what does Ionity say about this bad parking? Jan Haugen-Ile, the rock star, yes, the boss, talked to him about this before. He says that, it's fine. They understand the problem. They know that Ionity is for every car brand can park there, and they have charge port on various locations. So you can never have a perfect parking layout like Tesla, because Tesla, they have the charge port exactly in the same spot on every car. So that's fine. Even if you park a little bit outside the line, you're not gonna get a bill or something. So no problem at all. They understand all of this. They actually, when they design the whole charging spot location, they always try to consider where people will park, and they try to make the spot as large as possible. And then I should also comment my own parking, because so many people, they make fun of my parking. But again, every time I visit the Ionity charger or a Fortum or something, I will also park a little bit weird, but I have good reasons for that. Sometimes, actually many times when I test some cars, there is no charging info in the screen. I don't know how fast I'm charging. Some cars doesn't even show me state of charging percentage, but that's why I tend to park a little bit close to the screen so I can watch the Ionity screen and see all the info there. But also sometimes I park the car so I can put the tripod behind the car or in front of the car, and then I'm usually recording a time lapse of the whole charging session. And again, usually I do this at night when no one else is there anyway. And you guys know that after Ionity raised the prices, then almost no one uses the Ionity charger anyway. So we haven't really hurt anyone except for a bunch of keyboard warriors online. Yes. But you know what? I'm also going to talk a little bit about 50 kilowatt fast charger, because I mentioned that EVs, they have charge port on various places. So if we look at the typical case here, let's say this is Fortum charge site, right? Okay, three fast chargers. Excuse my very bad Photoshop skill. No, this is paint skills. So the green here is supposed to be some chargers. And then what happens if an i3 comes? Well, the i3 has a charge port on its right side, so it would just plug in there, be a happy panda, goes to McDonald's, have a burger, and then a Leaf comes. A Leaf, okay, derp, derp, derp. I just take this one. Yeah, great. Leaf has a charge port on the front. That's no problem. And then an Ioniq comes, like, the Ioniq has a charge port on the left side where everyone else should have it. So he's just parked like an idiot there. And then, so when you come there, you'll be like, damn, the Ioniq is a douchebag. What the heck? Learn to park. No, so what I suggest people should do, you should know your EV and where your charge port is. Yes. So let's look at the best case again. Okay, poor drawing. If an Ioniq comes, it should take the leftmost spot here because the charge port is over there. And I actually suggest if there is enough spot over here, you know, roughly here, then just park a little bit on the line or something. Because if you're not bothering anyone on this side, then just do it like this. Especially if you have enough space there anyway. Because then, if an i3 comes, the i3 can take this spot, and the i3 has a charge port on that side. So then it's nice. And then we have enough space here, so that if a Leaf comes, it plugs in there, and we have sufficient space here, so people can safely open the doors and they don't ding the other cars or whatever. So this is heaven, right? This is how it should be. So are people going to do this from now on? I doubt it, but but at least next time you see these EVs just park in a weird way at some charging stations, it's probably because of this. And even if you just see one car park weird, it might be because it was some other car, some other douchebag who parked there before, and then they left, and then it looks like this guy is an idiot. So, yeah, but, well, okay, what can we do? This is what we have to expect. And, okay, I'm going to say, oh, you should have wireless charging. That's a different topic. Wireless charging, I can speak to Fortum about this. They know a thing or two about wireless charging, yes. But the problem with wireless charging again is that it has somewhat limited power. Yeah, charging power, not kilowatt hour, no, kilowatt. So I think that's gonna be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.